if it's any better. I'm going to talk down to it, so things going round. Yeah, so I think I'll try this because I don't have a stand for my phone and see if it actually works better because I'm not shaking it. Just a quick one, really. You can see I'm in my office, loads of books and messy software and stuff. Years ago on this channel I used to do reviews, and a lot of the software still left over from that, and plus some of the covers up there. Anyway, I just had to order myself a new shredder. I've had this particular shredder, which was a crosscut shredder, for 3, 4, 5 years. It's quite a while. That's quite a while actually. Although I don't use it like lots. And no, I just thought the shredder was a shredder, and then when I got the crosscut, I was like, oh, it cuts into smaller pieces. But when I was ordering a shredder this time round, because it's been like 4 years, I kind of never knew there were so many different options. You know, they got these security levels. Was it P1, P2, P3, 4, and I think up to P5, I think they were saying. I think it was P. Anyway, the shredder before was probably around a P3, being a crosscut. And the higher the level, the more secure it is. And it just made me kind of think, you know, this is quite a complex process, because the very first shredder I ever had just did the strips, you know, 10 plus years ago, and that would be considered was a P1 or something like that. But yeah, it just I just thought I'd kind of come in here very quickly to say I couldn't believe the options if you're looking for a shredder. The one I went for in the end wasn't overly expensive, and it's rated as the level 4, which it does micro cuts. So it's a cross cut, but it's micro cuts. The P5 ones, or the top ones, they're just so expensive. But yeah, I don't know if any of you guys have ever looked for a shredder, or looked again at a shredder, and just be baffled by the kind of the amount of different levels of security now. If you go to somewhere like, at least in the UK, I think it was Curry's PC World, I think it was, and on there, instead of saying the level, it just said low, medium, or high as secure. So obviously that's pulled out from the P1, P2, P3, 4, 5, 6, etc. 4, 5, or whatever it is. But yeah, anyway, I just kind of wanted to come on there and just cut the chode, or whatever the saying is, just to say, ordering a new shredder is just not as easy and simple as you kind of first think these days. It just seems that there's too many options. All I want to do is shred paperboard, shred it into small enough chunks that it can't get put back together. You know, I shred important bits of personal home information, and it just needs to be shredded. I mean, I've got an incinerator at the back, on these steel drum ones, and I kind of, to be honest, haven't used that for a little while, but that to me is a good level of destroying documents. But you know, shredders less smelly, and yeah, it does a good job. But anyway, that's it really. Just a quickie to say, can you believe the different types of security and levels, the things you have to pick through when you're picking just a simple shredder these days. Right, this is a big view, by the way. Again, I'm testing it, as I say, with the phone leaning against something this time, just to see if having it in steady helps with the quality level, because as I say, the quality level seems a bit hit and miss at the moment, but we'll see. Right, I'm going to go now.